Guys, congrats for making it to this video. Today's video is going to be on the foundations of blockchain in DeFi. So that's going to be your coins, tokens, stablecoins, wallets, scams, exchanges, how to self-custody your crypto. This is going to be the breakdown where you learn just a little bit of everything, like the blockchain beginner basics to get you started and get you landing on your feet so you can run your own DeFi business. This will be the video you need that will give you the running start to building your own crypto and DeFi portfolio. Alrighty guys, we have the foundations of blockchain and DeFi. Absolutely ready for you boys right here. Guys, so the first section here is going to be coins, tokens, and stablecoins. So basically, it's going to be, what the heck are these? Guys, even if you think you already know the basics, it's always good for a little refresher just to make sure you really do have a rock solid understanding. Guys, coins are going to be crypto with their own blockchain. So think Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Sonic. All these tokens that have their own native blockchain are going to be coins. Whereas tokens, on the other hand, they live on other chains. So you can think your Chainlink, your Uniswap, Jupiter, Walrus, Arrow. These are all tokens that are built on other blockchains, whereas the coins are the native token itself. Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Sui, right? Is that clicking? Hopefully that makes sense. It's just tokens are built on a different blockchain. Guys, stablecoins here are one-to-one with the US dollars. That would be like your USDC, USDT. There's different options as well, like DAI or USDE. Guys, basically what this lets you do is have cash in crypto. It's basically like a Venmo or a Zelle or a Cash App type scenario, but you're also able to use it in crypto. So whether that's for providing liquidity or taking out loans or just paying your friends or sending people money, or maybe you just want to reduce your exposure and take profit out of the crypto market. You can stay in crypto, in DeFi itself, but not have direct exposure to volatile assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana. And you guys can use CoinMarketCap here to explore more examples of stablecoins or other tokens and coins. Guys, scams, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. If someone's trying to give you money or you think someone wants to help you for any reason at all, they're scamming you. No one wants to help you for free. No one is coming to save you. No one wants to give you money or to just chit chat. Honestly, no one wants to. They're all trying to scam you. So keep that in mind and don't listen to basically anyone, unless you've already paid them or you're a personal friend with them, like already outside of crypto. And even then, be weary of that because you really never know someone's intentions. You know, if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, I wouldn't share seed phrases with those people either. Like, that is your private information that you want to keep safe. Guys, do not share this with anyone because this is like giving people the password to your bank account, except they can drain it and there's no insurance. You can never give it back. So please, for the love of God, just no one wants to help you. I promise this world is just as bad as you think it is. So, all that to say, don't trust DMs, fake websites, Discord mods. Just be careful. Like, people DMing you, there's no reason they should be DMing you. Like, let's be honest, like, a random person shouldn't be DMing you anyways. Like, it just shouldn't happen. Like, they don't need anything. They don't need your help. You don't need help. So, like, please, just don't do it. Make sure you're watching out for fake websites. What I like to do is go to a protocol's official like Twitter page on X and make sure I'm using the correct link. That's what I like. If you're in our private community, I have all our links listed as a pinned post for most of our common sites that we use. But guys, going to a protocol's X page is a great place to make sure you have the correct link. Just make sure you're also checking the correct X account. There's a lot of scam accounts there as well. In a protocol's Discord, make sure you're also not talking to anyone because there's so many people faking being moderators or faking being help. If you put in a support ticket, make sure for the love of God, please, that you're in the right place, talking to the right person, because people get scammed here all the time. I promise you, if you don't go out looking for help, everything coming to you is a scam 100%. And when you go out looking for help, please don't just fire away on Discord or Twitter because you're gonna get scammed so hard. If you really do need any help, leave a question in my comments and I will get back to you with a legitimate answer to your problem. And then, yeah, here's verify links. I guess I already went over that, but just can't help myself. Safety. Use a cold wallet for your savings. So whether that's a Tangent Ring or a Trezor, or a Ledger. There's other options too. Those are pretty much the big three. Use a cold wallet. So for example, I have a Trezor that I keep my long-term Bitcoin savings, right? That's stuff I don't even use in like lending protocols. That's just native Bitcoin, leave it over there. I won't touch it for like 10 years, right? Whenever I want to fucking buy a yacht or something, like then I'll sell some, right? You kind of get the point. So I use my Trezor for that. That's like the long-term savings I never touch. Maybe you touch once a year to move some things around. That's what that should be. I also do have a couple cold wallets I use as a little more of a middle ground. So like ledgers can Bluetooth to your phone, which I think is really convenient. So for stuff that I'm active maybe like once every month or two, I will use like a ledger, if that makes sense. That way I can just go in and do a couple transactions at the end of the month, maybe claim some like big long-term DeFi bag positions with my ledger there. It's just so annoying to punch in that passkey and approve transactions that like, you know, I keep it for like my medium-ish kind of positions, if that makes sense. Whereas my active like day-to-day DeFi portfolio activities where I'm genuinely active or changing things every day and watching every day, I'm going to just use hot wallets for that. That'd just be like a Rabby or Phantom wallet where it's not connected to a hardware device. It's just the raw version there because I'm just active each and every day. But it's very important that you use 2FA on all your logins, whether that's your emails, your exchange accounts, anything else like that. Make sure you're tightened up on security, guys, because the scams are out there like crazy. Don't click any links anyone sends you, not even someone that appears to be me or anyone else. Just don't click any links unless you know for sure it's that person. Like if you think that I reached out to you on Twitter, I promise I didn't, okay? So, you know, if you're in my school group and our private community, that's obviously me. But anywhere else, you don't know for sure 100% who you're talking to. So just be careful and never share your seed phrase. Don't even take a picture. Don't type it in your computer. Write it down on actual paper or get one of those steel plates. I have a couple of those that, you know, I have spread and hidden in different places, or like maybe a bank safety deposit box type thing or safe. You know, those steel plates are pretty cool. You punch in your seed phrase on that in metal, so it's supposed to be like fireproof and stuff like that. But generally, like pen and paper is gonna work. Again, just never share your seed phrase because the second someone has it, they have access to all your shit. So whether that's an angry ex-wife that took a photo 5 years ago, or if that is, you know, a friend that you think, you know, that is not gonna see it on your kitchen counter when he comes over. If anyone sees it at all and knows what that is, or a hacker takes control of your computer and sees that file, or, you know, someone sees that picture in your camera roll and your like iCloud gets leaked, like it's game over, bro. Like your money's gone. So just please keep it in the physical space and keep it safe and hidden. Wallets, exchanges, and custody. So guys, for wallets, like your hot wallets and stuff, my two go-tos right now, I guess, would be Rabby for EVM and Phantom for like my Sui and Solana. MetaMask was the OG, probably the EVM wallet I learned on there. So Rabby or MetaMask, honestly though, with being as experienced as I am, Rabby makes things so much easier and makes your DeFi positions easy to see, like your pools and lending and stuff. So Rabby for me is like number one in the EVM space right now. In EVM chains, if you don't understand, means like Ethereum and its layer twos. So like Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, Polygon, all the sub-networks there. Optimism, so-and-so. Download Phantom for Solana and Sui. So Phantom's gonna support other chains as well, but mainly I use it for Solana and Sui. I think it's gonna be supporting Monad when Monad comes out. Pretty excited for that, but as of this time of this video, it's not out yet. It will support ETH and, you know, base chain and stuff, but it's like I'm separating things, right? Rabby is what I use for those. Phantom, I'm using Solana and Sui. Just diversifying and spreading things out, making it simpler for myself. Learning the difference between wallet equaling self-custody and exchanges meaning someone else holds it. People say not your keys, not your coins. And so what that means is that basically when you have your money on like Coinbase or an exchange, they have like an IOU for like, oh, you know, you have this much money in your account. But there's multiple people I've taught in our private community that have had trouble getting their money out of the exchange. They block them from either withdrawing to their bank or sending off. And they're like, hey, we need more ID verification, or hey, we detected something suspicious, so we're gonna need you to so and so and so. And you gotta like lawyer up to try to get your money back. And that's if they don't just shut down your account and then it's bye-bye, lost a couple $100,000 just because. So, or if the, say, price is pumping and going crazy and the exchange app isn't loading and you can't sell or take profit or anything like that, or even buy because your app's not loading. So getting your stuff into an actual wallet on chain, whether that's, your Rabby or your Phantom wallet, getting it on chain, you can trade 24/7, buy, swap whenever you want. You actually own your crypto. So as long as no one has your seed phrase, no one else can ever touch your money. It's purely and only yours. That's like the whole DeFi thesis right there. So 24/7 control for yourself. No one can tell you when, what, or where to put your crypto. But if it is in an exchange, it technically is not your crypto. So, I mean, they can kind of tell you what to do. Like, hey, you can't withdraw it. Hey, we're gonna need your ID first. Like, they control your money, right? So the whole point of crypto is getting it into these wallets so we can do it ourselves and actually play on chain and use the actual blockchains themselves, not just speculating from Coinbase. And guys, anytime you're trying to do a liquidity pool or send crypto or anything like that, anything at all, just make sure to do a test transaction. Whether you're just trying to send some money to a wallet or bridge networks or open a pool position or make a swap. Just always test small because you just don't want to make a mistake with 5 grand, 10 grand. I don't know what big is to you, whoever's watching this video. Maybe $100 is big to you. So send 5. Just test small. I'd be pissed losing $5 at a time, and I have a fuck ton of money in crypto. And still, losing $5 on a send that didn't go through as I was dumb and made a mistake, which they do happen, that would still make me mad. So you can imagine if you just send 5 grand to the wrong address because you were going too fast and you weren't thinking, how that's going to piss you off for like the next year because you just won't stop thinking about it. And you'll for sure be safe and slow after that. So guys, just to make sure you are sending the correct addresses on the correct blockchains, otherwise your money will go to the infinite void. So guys, that's what I have for module 1 here. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments below, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for me, and if you guys are interested in joining my private community, we have over 100 members right now earning money each and every single day off their DeFi portfolios. Our goal is to scale you to making over $10,000 per month. So if you're interested, click the link in my description and book a call today. Guys, see you on the other side.